Good evening, everybody. Welcome outside here at Eastern Arizona College. John Mickelson Field, Lee Patterson with you as we get you ready for NJCAA men's soccer action as the Chandler-Gilbert Community College Coyotes are in town to take on your Eastern Arizona College Gila Monsters. First, the starting lineup for the Coyotes under the direction of Zach Kemp. In goal tonight, freshman number 1, Anthony Bustamante. Also starting, Rylan Ross, Tanyan Harrison, Caillou Coinvine, Kyle Barreton, Kali Kalua, Matthew Rodriguez, Parker Rich, Jose Perdomo, Sebastian Vega, and Blaine McComb. The starting lineup for Eastern Arizona College. In goal tonight from Miami, Florida, freshman Samuel Martinez. A freshman defender from Turks and Caicos, number 4, Letson Jerome. A freshman defender from Las Cruces, New Mexico, number 5, Edward Sweetser. A freshman midfield from El Paso, Texas, number 8, Sebastian Aguilera. A freshman forward from Palma de Mallorca, Spain, number 11, Pepito Ingam. A freshman midfielder from Ghana, number 14, James Quache. A freshman from Tucson, Arizona, number 15, Anthony Barrios. A freshman, number 18, Bruno Hurtado Antelo. A freshman from Kingston, Jamaica, number 19, Renardo Berger. A freshman from Estonia, number 29, Darius Yurs. Tonight for Eastern Arizona College, under the direction of Bobby Peters. I did see it looked like a change in the lineup late as Eastern Arizona College was running out onto the field. I do like the kits for Chandler-Gilbert Community College. The checkerboard kits, I'm a big fan of that for the Coyotes tonight. They come into tonight's contest 0-4 on the season. Let's take a quick look at the standings. Eastern Arizona is 2-2-1. They won their conference opener against Paradise Valley at home on Saturday. Phoenix College, Arizona Western, Eastern Arizona, South Mountain all 1-0 in the conference. Glendale, Mesa, Yavapai, Scottsdale, Cochise have yet to play a conference game until tonight. Pima College, Paradise Valley, Chandler-Gilbert, and Gateway all 0-1 in the season. It says Chandler-Gilbert is actually 1-3. They got a win over Gateway Community College 3-0 on August 29th. So 1-3 on the season as we get ready to get things underway. The Eastern women got a win tonight 6-1 over Chandler-Gilbert to move their conference record to 2-0. Eastern men trying to, and there is a change in the starting lineup for Eastern. Number 12, Tiago Musino Soares in the starting lineup tonight for Eastern Arizona College. Coyotes will get the ball first to get this show underway here in ACCAC men's soccer action. We thank all of you for joining us here this evening at Eastern Arizona College. 45 minutes on the clock, and we are set for junior college men's soccer action. And there's the whistle, and we are underway. Coyotes control the backfield to the near side. Knocked out by Berger. Off of a Coyote, or it will be an Eastern throw. It will be an Eastern throw, so RS will come up for the throw. So RS with it. Leaves it back to Martinez. Martinez Over far side to Sweetser. Martinez, near side to Letson Jerome. Jerome to Berger on the run to the near side. A little bit wide and over the line. It'll be a throw in for the Coyotes. Brereton to throw for Chandler-Gilbert. Tries to go through, but Jerome there to cut it off for the Monsters. To Barrios, to the near side, to Suarez. To Jers, back to Berger in the middle of the field with some options. Tries to find a sprinting Antello, and a little bit too far out in front for the Monsters. Well, Jerome there to head it down. Over to Suarez. Middle of the field now to Aguilera. Aguilera on the run, near side to Jers. Jers controls. Has a runner. Suarez to the near side. He slows down to stay onside. To Aguilera. Back to Suarez. To Aguilera at the midfield stripe. Tries to find Antello in the middle. Taken away by Chandler-Gilbert. Harrison with it. Far side with a runner in possession. Into the attacking side. Middle of the field, knocked away by the Monsters. Quache with it. Now far side trying to find Pepito, but a little wide for him. It'll be a throw for the Coyotes. Headed in, down by the Monsters. Barrios, Suarez now. On the run near side, flicks it on to Antello. Berger harassing the keeper, but he's able to clear it far side for the Coyotes. Sweetser over there on the far side to knock it back in for the Monsters. Far side on the attack. Coyotes knocked away by Sweetser and out of bounds for a throw. As I mentioned, Eastern comes in tonight 2-2-1 overall. Picked up a win against Paradise Valley, 5-0 on Saturday in the conference opener. Monsters are at Mesa on the 9th, at Western the 16th, at Glendale the 19th, at South the 23rd. So this is the last home game until September 30th for Eastern. Kept in by the Coyotes, and a steal there by Berger. Berger fights through the grab, gets it to the middle of the field for Antello. Antello leads the attack. Near side to Jers. Jers goes right, kick through, just a little high and sails over the bar. First shot on goal of the night for the Monsters. Or first shot of the night for the Monsters. It'll be a goal kick for Chandler-Gilbert. Chandler-Gilbert okay to set up their attack from deep in the back end, and the Monsters going to have to be leery of that, just that, trying the long ball over the top. Suarez with it near side. Back to Samuel Martinez, who gets his first start of the season. Suarez up to Berger. Berger flicks it to Jers. He can't control, but Berger there to get it back for the Monsters. Berger floats it far side for Pepito. He's onside. Nope, there comes the late flag. He is offside. And a turnover to Chandler-Gilbert. We welcome everybody joining us tonight from all over the world. Eastern Arizona College presentation of junior college soccer here at Eastern Arizona College. Second game of a doubleheader. Coyotes, patient to get things going. Near side. And a long boot. This time it gets through. Onside. Works against Sweetser and stolen by Eastern, and a foul committed by the Coyotes. Nice job there by the Monsters to come up big on the defensive end. It was Quache. And then a slide from behind and out of bounds off of Brereton. And a monster throw into Aguilera to Suarez. He can't hang on to it, knocked out of bounds. Defense pressure applied there by the Coyotes. Throw into the attacking end and out off of Perdomo, it looks like. And an illegal throw against the Monsters will be a turnover back to the Coyotes in the offensive end. A play on. The official on the near side waved his flag for a foul, but the head official said play on. Now the Monsters back the other way. Deep to Antello, and it's going to be off of him, and a throw in for the Coyotes. .37 left in the first half of this one. No score between Eastern and Chandler-Gilbert. Sweetser with it, far side to Pepito. Back to Quache to Barrios. Barrios, the lefty, to the near side to Suarez. He chases it down just before it goes out. Near side to Jers. Jers to Berger. Berger floats it towards the goal and up and through the uprights. Too high. And it'll be a goal kick. Taking a look at the stats leaders in the conference. Paso Aquino is second in the league with goal scores with 3 for the Monsters. Barrios is the second leading assist man with 4 on the season for Eastern Arizona College. So Eastern has some guys at the top of the offensive categories, and another chance for Perdomo. Near side, Coyotes with it. Back to the middle of the field to Perdomo, knocked away by Jerome. But the Coyotes keep it in. Near side, Rodriguez. Now back to Perdomo. Knocked away by Jers, but Perdomo keeps it, headed her out by Jerome to Aguilera. Aguilera leaves it to Suarez. Back to Jerome. Jerome to Quache. Near side to Jers, and knocked out of bounds by the Coyotes along the line. Suarez will throw into Quache. Up to Berger. Berger through a triple team, tries to keep it, and does, and then loses it on the third effort. And then he goes through the offensive player, does Berger, and a whistle. Berger going to be talked to by the head official after that tackle. And just a warning there to Berger. That was Blaine McCone who was on the other end of that. Free kick for the Coyotes. Loft into the 18. Unmarked man on the backside, not able to corral it, and it goes out of bounds. Looked like an Eastern defender fell down, and there was an unmarked player on the far side. He just wasn't able to control it for the Coyotes. A big break for the Monsters there. Suarez with it near side. He'll push it up the near side on the attack. Tries to find Jers on the streak and knocked away by the Coyotes. It'll be a throw by Suarez. Into Jerome. Back to Suarez. Over to Barrios. Barrios loses it, but Jerome there to keep it for the Monsters. Off to Sweetser. Far side to Pepito. Over to Quache. Down to Aguilera on the run. Right side. He gets behind the defense. It's a foot race. Leaves it for Berger. Berger not there and knocked away by the Coyotes. And the Monsters don't get a shot. Good defense there on the far side, though. The pressure. Turnover back to Eastern. Pepito with it. Now to Quache to Barrios. Barrios spins around the official at the middle of the field and taken back by the Coyotes, and a tackle and a foul called against the Monsters. And it'll be a kick for the Coyotes. 33-33 to play here in the first half. No score between Chandler-Gilbert and Eastern Arizona. Coyotes send it in deep. Far side. Pepito there for the Monsters, and he lets it go out. It'll be a throw for the Gila Monsters. Sweetser to throw. Far side. And an illegal throw. Or are you going to push it back? They're going to push Sweetser back to rethrow that in. Into Quache. To Sweetser. And that will ricochet off of a Coyote, and it will be a goal kick for the Monsters. Not going to lie, the black numbers on the back of the dark jerseys a little bit hard to read from this far away up in the press box for the Coyotes. 32 minutes to play here in the first half. No score between Eastern and Chandler-Gilbert. ACC-AC matchup. Berger loses it at midfield. On the run, the Coyotes' far side. Aguilera there on defense with some pressure. Now the Coyotes will retreat back and reset. Berger chasing it down. He almost cut that one off for the Monsters. He would have had a huge breakaway opportunity had he got there. Coyotes control it into the front court. Onside to Perdomo. Perdomo through a double team. Taken away by the Monsters. And out to midfield. Berger has it. 2-on-1 breakaway. Right side. Now Berger with it left side. Taken down in the box. Gets it back. Stays on his feet. Off to Jers. Jers right side to Pepito. Pepito fires wide. Berger lost his footing on that attack. He had Antello running to his right, but couldn't get it over to him. It'll be a goal kick for the Coyotes. Now Bustamante sends everybody towards midfield as he wants to boot it away. He does so, but Eastern in control with Jers to the near side. The Estonia native. Back to Barrios. Barrios loses it. Here come the Coyotes on the run. Monsters got to get back on defense. Right side. It's Jerome who takes it away. Nice defense there by Jerome. Gets it up to Barrios. So both teams able to come up with a defensive stop with some pressure in on the attack. Barrios with it. Up to Antello. Right side to Pepito. Pepito is tackled. And the ball goes out for a throw. Sweetser into Barrios at midfield. Now near side to Suarez. He controls to Aguilera. Aguilera back to Jerome. And a whistle and a foul against the Coyotes. Eastern on a quick restart to Suarez, near side. Off to Aguilera, right back to Suarez. Finds Barrios, back to Aguilera. He'll spin left. Finds Jers on the run. Controls it. And then is pulled down, and a foul called against the Coyotes. Jers had his jersey grabbed when he spun to run on the run to the near side. The official saw the second one. And called a foul against the Coyotes. Eastern will set up a set piece from deep in the offensive end. Barrios, the lefty, will take it from the left side. Sets it in, swings it, top of the 18, taken away by the Coyotes. Chased down by Quache. Eastern keeps it in the offensive end. Right side, floats it up into the box for Berger. He can't quite get there, and a save by Bustamante for the Coyotes. Nice effort there by the Monsters, just couldn't connect. Barrios with it, near side to Suarez. He'll push it up into the offensive end for Eastern. Now to Berger. Berger, middle of the field, now swings it right side on the cross to Pepito. And a long boot by Quache goes off the side of his foot for a goal kick. Coyote soccer ball. Coyotes play basketball too, just not tonight. Monsters have some pressure, and that causes a turnover into Barrios, near side to Suarez. Suarez to Berger. Berger controls and then loses it on the run for the Coyotes. Suarez on the run too, and an offside flag is up. And Eastern will get it back. The Coyotes all night have been trying to beat that back line. They've been able to do it once, maybe twice. Eastern's been able to get back to stop them, but that time Perdomo was clearly in the offside position. No score. 26:34 to play here in the first half. Eastern and Chandler-Gilbert. Quache with it. Lost it into, headed away by the Coyotes. Back to Jerome. Jerome back to Martinez. Martinez near side to Suarez. To Jerome. Coyotes defense putting on pressure though to Quache. Spins, walls off the defender, off to Berger. Berger has it kicked away, and it'll be a throw deep in the end by the Monsters. We welcome everybody watching from all over the world tonight. Let us know where you're watching from, if you will. If you get a second, leave us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Berger with the ball for the Monsters. Off to Suarez, near side. Leaves it back to Quache. Far side, looking for Barrios. Now he turns on the Jets to keep it in. He's able to do so. Turns the corner. Looks for Aguilera on the run. Can't find him. Picked up by the Coyotes. Long run out again. Far side. Sweeser back on defense. Here comes Pepito to help. Near side, Jerome there to kick it away. And then stolen back by the Coyotes. One-on-one and into the back of the net. But a handball called against the Coyotes, and Eastern. That's why everybody stopped. It looked like I didn't hear a whistle, but everybody else on the field did. But another steal by the Coyotes and a dive, and a dive into the stomach area of Martinez, and a red card. Or is that a nope? It is a red card sent off, or is it just a yellow? I can't tell, and now they're calling for the athletic trainers. It looked like a red card from this angle. Samuel Martinez went out to make the save, and he got spikes right in the gut. And injury on the field, and it looks like it was just a yellow card to Blaine McCone, I believe, is who picked up the card on the slide into Martinez. And he is up. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. Good to see for Samuel Martinez after taking a spike to the upper body. He's going to stay in the game. He got a chance to start tonight. It's going to take a lot more than that to get him out of the ball game tonight. And from the looks of it, a lot of family members watching on tonight from back in Miami. The yellow card was assessed to the Coyotes, but because of the dark numbers on the dark jerseys, it's hard to see what number it was. We'll try to get an update to who that was booked for the Coyotes. Eastern has it in the offensive end. Jers with it. Flick on and knocked down by the Coyotes. Pepito takes it back for the Monsters, and he'll get it back to Martinez to set the offense. Off to Suarez, near side. Now back to Jerome. Coyotes with some pressure. Jerome able to clear it up to Berger. He chests it to the near side to Jers, and the Coyote defense kicks it away. Then Jers gets pushed on the sideline as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw by the Monsters. This one's starting to get a little bit chippy with 23 minutes to play in the first half. No score. Jerome over to Antello, right side. We have confirmed that it was McCone who received the yellow card for sliding into Martinez. Eastern able to get the ball back with Barrios, and then he takes a shove down, and this official's about seen enough. That is McComb again, I believe. Already received a yellow card, and it's a long conversation. Number 16, which is tonight, Sebastian Vega, who was had the stern talking to by the official tonight. Eastern in the box, not able to put one through. Perdomo with the long flick on, and Coyotes not able to get there. And we have reached the hydration water break here at Eastern Arizona College. 22:49 to play here in the first half. No score between Eastern and Chandler-Gilbert. We'll be back after this. Welcome back here at Eastern Arizona College. Lee Patterson with you. Thanks for joining us tonight from all over the place. A big contingent from Miami, Florida tonight joining us on the live stream. Welcome in. 22:49 to play in the first half. No score between Eastern and Chandler-Gilbert here in ACC men's soccer action. And now we're ready to go. Monsters to throw. Headed back by the Coyotes, but picked up by Barrios. Controls. Near side to Nakara Williams, who's checked in at the hydration break, to Aguilera. Aguilera. Back to Barrios, to Kwache. Now far side. Eastern on the run. Middle of the field, and a whistle and a foul called against the Coyotes. As that was number 20, Yvonne Felix, on the run. Monsters with wholesale substitutions in at that break, as Carrick Stewart checked on as well for the Monsters. Nakara Williams in the game as well. And it also looks like Joao Martins de Silva on the far side for Eastern as well. Kwache flicks it on to Berger. Berger catches. Out to Jerome. Now to Barrios, to Kwache. Kwache fires a low burner and just misses wide left for the Monsters. "21 minutes to play first half, no score. Coyotes trying to try the deep through ball, but the Monsters knock it down and corral. Ivan Felix with it. Right side to Joao on the run. Near side to Stewart. Now back to Felix. Felix near side to Ismail Abdul-Yakin. First time we've seen him. Barrios with it, lefty in the box. Kicked away and a throw for the Monsters. Abdul-Yakin with the throw. Barrios with it. And a corner? It is going to be a corner for the Monsters. But we need a soccer ball. Felix will take the corner for the Monsters on the near side. Monsters with everybody in the box. Here comes the cross. Comes through and saved at the goal line twice. What a save by the Coyotes. The Monsters had two shots at it. Saved initially by the backside defender on the goal line, and then by the keeper, Bustamante, and it goes out of bounds for a corner kick. The Monsters put a ton of pressure on that possession. We'll see if they can do it again. Looks like Barrios from the far side. Sends it through, a knuckleball. Kwache lifts it up, and the Monsters control. And another cross. Carrick Stewart going to chase it down for the Monsters, and an offside flag is up. Coyotes in possession, 18:48 to play. Another long through ball. Coyotes have been trying to get that one through all first half long. Abdul-Yakin saves it, but right onto the foot of Perdomo. To the edge of the 18. Cut off there by Felix. But the Coyotes keep it in the attacking end. Cross into the box, headed and knocked away by Martinez. And a save for Martinez off the left hand, and it will be a corner kick for the Coyotes. Big save for Martinez as an unmarked came through and had it look like an open net, but Martinez came flying through there to knock it down. It'll be a corner for the Coyotes. Far side, 17:43 to play first half. Fires in, headed down and away for a corner kick. A couple of bodies hit the deck on that side, but no whistle. Monsters try to start fast, and it's knocked away by the Coyotes on the far side. Abdul-Yakin with it near side to Barrios. Barrios to Stewart. Back to Abdul-Yakin. He'll leave it back to Nakara Williams. Now, middle of the field to Jerome. 16:49 to play first half. No score between Eastern and Chandler-Gilbert. Yvonne Felix with it. With a far across to Barrios near side. He's able to head it on. Berger a little late to get there. But the Monsters will get it back on the far side. Martinez with it. Far side to Felix. Keeps it on to Stewart. Stewart with the through ball. But De Silva was waiting there for a rebound, and a deflection never came. Throw in for the Coyotes, far side. Monsters able to temporarily get possession. And now get it back with Stewart at midfield. He sends it on. Berger not able to get enough traction to make that run. Bustamante will eventually pick it up for the Coyotes. With 15 and a half to play here in the first half from Eastern Arizona College, no score. Eastern and Chandler-Gilbert. ACC men's action. Monsters trying to go to 2-0 in the league. Aguilera, right side to Felix. Felix has it knocked away. It'll be a Monster throw. Far side. Into Quache. I've been calling him Quache. Coach said Quache tonight. We'll get it right. Aguilera with it, right side. Back to Nakara Williams. He'll bring it into the attacking end. Tries to find De Silva right side, cut off by the Coyotes. And that ball gets through everybody. Abdul-Yakin will get it to Barrios. Barrios can't control it. Picked up by the Coyotes. And then a whistle and a foul called against the Monsters. I think Barrios is the one they called that one on. It'll be a free kick for the Coyotes. 14 minutes left in the first half of this one. And a long boot down the field, headed down by Abdul-Yakin. Right side, now on the run for the Monsters. Felix with it, leaves it right side to De Silva. De Silva into the box, kept down by Quache. Quache, he loses it, back to Aguilera. Now far side to Barrios. Barrios can't hang on to it, but he'll chase it down in the corner for Eastern. Heel kick to Berger. Berger into the box. He's got a sharp angle off of the post. And it's going to be a corner kick. Check that, a goal kick for the Coyotes. We'll have a substitution for the Coyotes. On for them, number 18, Abraham Gonzalez. It'll be a kick for the Coyotes with 13 minutes to play. Eastern has been able to put some pressure on and force some long attempts. Jerome able to get in front of that one. Abdul-Yakin, left-footed, up to midfield to Carrick Stewart. Stewart leaves it for Berger. Berger to the near side. Off to Barrios. Barrios leaves it back to Abdul-Yakin. Abdul-Yakin chases it down to Kwache. Middle of the field to Berger. Back to Abdul-Yakin. Leaves it on top to Aguilera. Aguilera steps through a double team, leaves it to Barrios. Barrios down the far side to Abdul-Yakin. He crosses to Berger in the box. And deflected. The Coyotes clear it. And it'll be a throw for the Monsters. Nikara Williams to Carrick Stewart. Williams back to Jerome. Jerome on the attack, far side to Stewart. Stewart back to Jerome on the heel tap. Jerome left-footed and saved by Bustamante on the left post. Another chance for the Monsters with 11 and a half minutes to play in the first half. Monsters have had some chances here in the first half. Coyotes have been trying to get into the offensive end the same way every time down the field. Just a long, over-the-top pass. It's been successful a couple of times, but the Monsters, for the most part, have been able to clear it. Barrios with it near side. And he is taken down hard. And it's off of the Coyotes. It will be a throw-in for the Monsters. Into Barrios. Off to Kwache. Right side to Ivan Felix. He puts it in second gear. He's on the run now. He's got some space. Slows it down. Loses the ball. But Eastern able to keep it as Carrick Stewart will loft it into the box. Barrios chases it down. Leaves it for Berger. Berger lofts it a little bit too high and over. 10 minutes left in the first half. The Monster offense starting to put the pressure on. Time of possession. Eastern has controlled the time of possession in the first half. And it will be a kick for Bustamante for the Coyotes. Sets it off the side of his foot right to Ivan Felix for the Monsters. He gives it right back to the Coyotes. But then Abdul-Yakin able to get it back for the Monsters. Off to Jerome, now to Martinez, near side to Abdul-Yakin. He's bumped off the line, but now gets it back. Steps over a defender, still on the run. Abdul-Yakin with a big attack. And he's knocked off, but gets it back to Berger. Berger on the run. Fires it again. That one even higher. And no threat to Bustamante. Under 10 minutes to play in the first half of this one. Eastern and Chandler-Gilbert level at 0. Here in ACC conference matchup. Felix with a nice defense on the far side. Finds Kwache. Near side to Barrios, the lefty. Looking for a runner. It's Carrick Stewart. He chests it down. It's a foot race, and a foul. It's going to be a penalty kick coming up for the Monsters as Bustamante hip-checked Stewart at the end line, and he is slow to get up. The Monsters are going to have a penalty kick with a chance to take the lead. Looking through the comments tonight, I love the Samuel Martinez love in the comments tonight. A national treasure, the Chilean wall. I like it, guys. I like it. Now the officials are going to talk it over on the far side, and they're going to wave it off. No penalty kick for the Monsters. Wow, what a turn of events. The Monsters thought they were going to have a penalty. Thought they were going to have a penalty kick, and then it was waved off after talking with the far side official. And it now will be a goal kick for the Coyotes. Headed up by Carrick Stewart to Felix. Boots it down far side to De Silva, and it's headed out of bounds by the Coyotes. It'll be a throw for Eastern. Carrick Stewart gets it in to Felix. 7:45 to play in the first half. To Quache, middle of the field. Far side to Barrios. Corrals, catches, and an offside call on the far side. 7:25 to play, first half. Eastern and Chandler-Gilbert knotted at 0. Coyotes looking for that long over-the-top pass, but Eastern's back line has been solid. As I say that, Perdomo gets free. Here comes Nicaro Williams with a great sliding tackle. He hit the turf a little awkwardly, but he looks to be okay. Nice job by Williams to stop that one. Barrios on the run for Eastern. Through a triple team. Near side now to Abdul-Yakin. He'll send it up to Berger. Berger far side to De Silva. Onside. He controls it. He's got options. De Silva with some fancy footwork into the box, and he is taken down hard, and that will be a corner kick for the, a penalty kick for the Monsters. There's no questioning that one. De Silva taken down hard in the box, and now it's a penalty kick for the Monsters. It will be Joel Martins de Silva to take the penalty kick against Bustamante. He was the one that went down. And he'll have a chance to give the Monsters the lead. Joel, set. Waiting on the whistle. Here it comes, the penalty kick from Joao Martins de Silva. And he puts it into the back of the net off the right side. Bustamante chose right. De Silva went the other way, and the Monsters on the board. 1-0 with 6:24 to play in the first half. Joao Martins de Silva puts it in the back of the net. And now the referee calling Berger and a Coyote player together for a meeting. I actually like this on behalf of the official. You've got to communicate with the players. A lot of the times officials, I think, get caught up in the heat of the moment and do something without talking to the players first. You know, they don't know what you're expecting from them if you don't have a conversation with them first. So I actually like that meeting. 1-0 lead for the Monsters with 6:15 to play in the first half. The 39th minute. De Silva gets a goal on the board for the Monsters. Coyotes, though, looking to answer into the offensive end, near side. To Rodriguez. Tries to get through. Williams there to kick it away. Monsters can't quite control it, though. And Rodriguez kicks it back in. Now on top. Tries to send one through. And Eastern there to kick it down. Off to Berger. Berger on the run near side. Showing off his speed. Goes right. With the far cross to Felix. Felix can't corral it, though, off of his right foot. And it'll go out for a Coyote throw. Abdul-Yakin with it, near side for Carrick Stewart. Stewart to Barrios. Barrios, middle of the field to Quache. Far side to Felix now, 4:55 to play first half. Monsters with a 1-0 lead. They've controlled time of possession in this one. De Silva pushed off his line, but he's going to chase it down. Get it back to Martinez, but it's short. It's going to be a one-on-one. Martinez with a big shot and a save by Martinez. What a stop by Martinez. He's fired up, and he should be. He had to come all the way out to almost 10 yards out to make that stop, and he come up with a big one. And a whistle and a foul at midfield as Berger goes down. And it will be a kick for the Monsters at midfield. What a save by Martinez to keep this a 1-0 ball game. Quache with it. Nice move. Tries to send it on. Knocked away. Aguilera chases it down for Eastern. Far side to Felix. What a pass. Felix going to put one up, and that one's wide as well. And it will be a goal kick. Bustamante will kick it away for the Coyotes with 3:35 to play. But right to Aguilera. Over to Carrick Stewart. Now to Felix, far side. Now to Stewart, down the right side. Leaves it back to Felix. Monsters trying to set something up. To De Silva, right side. Knocked away by the Coyotes, but chased down by Felix. Felix going to put on the pressure to Berger. Berger turns. He's got some room. Cuts it through the box. Now fires back of the net. He hits the goal. He hits the crossbar, and it bounces out. Looked like it was in from here, but it hits the far post and bounces out. The Monsters still in possession. Coyotes try to counter back, but Jerome there to knock it down for the Monsters. Off to Aguilera. Right side. Up to Felix. Floats one in, but the Coyotes there to knock it away. Right side, and a big collision, and a whistle and a foul. And then there is a card coming out. I think it's going to be a card on Carrick Stewart. Or is it going to be a conversation? And I'm okay with this. I mean, even if this was, I'm not just saying this because he's talking to the player that's a Gila Monster. If this was a Coyote and they were talking to him, I'm okay with that. I really am. I'm okay with the conversation, a stern warning, and the next time, you know what? If he gets a card the next time, he knows why. I'm okay with that. And a goal kick coming up for the Monsters as Perdomo can't get free on the line for the Coyotes. 2:07 to play in the first half. Monsters up 1-0. Martinez. Over to Stewart. Right side to Felix. Taken away by the Coyotes. Here they come on the run far side. Monsters have defense, though. And Felix takes it away off the far side. Up to Stewart. Stewart sends it near side to Barrios. And that one floats a little bit. And Eastern not able to get there. Quache with it at midfield. Near side to Berger. Berger through a double team. Turns. Now back to Barrios near side. Barrios tries to split the double team. Eventually does. Still has possession. Into the corner. Double teamed. And then chopped down. And a whistle and a foul. And then some pushing and shoving after the play as Barrios is down. Now the official down there to talk to the Coyotes. Yvonne Felix comes from across the field to take the kick. Sends Barrios off into the 18. Felix sets for the sharp angle. Monsters lead 1-0. 18 seconds to play in the first half. Could be the final attempt. Lofts it to the back of the box. Chased down by Carrick Stewart for the Monsters. Down to 8 seconds to Quache. It looks like the Monsters are going to be content to head to the locker room with a 1-0 lead. And that's how we'll head to the break. At the end of the first half, it's Eastern 1. A great first half by the Monsters, especially Samuel Martinez. In goal tonight, 2 big saves in this one. Eastern leads it 1-0. We'll be back for a halftime check of the score, or of the recap coming up after this. for the Monsters. Far side to Abdul-Yakin. Now back to Quate. He'll send it near side to Barrios, who heads it back in. Take that to Arbayo, who heads it back in. And it's knocked out by the Coyotes. A throw in for Arbayo. Deep to Intello, right side. He's able to turn the corner. Keeps it on. Far side. It goes through the box. Barrios chases it down on the far side. Leaves it to Berger. Out on top to Abdul-Yakin. Near side to Jerome. Jerome flicks it in. A header right into the arms of Bustamante. And the Coyotes will control it on the far side. Out to Perdomo on the run. Monsters able to kick it away. Perdomo hits the deck, but the official says play on. Near side to Arbayo. Arbayo back to Jerome. Now to Williams. Williams down to Berger, who catches, makes a move. Now out far side to Barrios. Barrios tries the low cross back into Berger, and the Coyotes get a foot on it and boot it away. It'll be a corner kick for the Monsters. Felix will head across the field to take it for Eastern Arizona College. 1-0 Eastern lead. Felix sends it in. And a header down, stays onside. The Monster, Arbayo had the header. It didn't go in, but the Monsters pick it back up. And a battle for it down in the corner. And the Coyotes able to clear it after another near goal by the Monsters. Coyotes have it near side on the run. That's Sebastian Vega with it. Crosses far side. Coyotes in the box, poked away by the Monsters. Barrios up to Berger near midfield. He'll turn and leave it to Arbayo. Arbayo back to Berger. Berger up to Felix. Felix tries to get it to Berger on the run, but taken away by the Coyotes. Over to Perdomo, right side. Knocked away by Eastern. Williams with another awkward slide. Over right side to far side to Antello. He gets around the defense. He's got a free run. Left side, Antello into the box to Berger and kicked away by the Coyotes. Back to Carrick Stewart, though. Far side to Abdul-Yakin. Kept in by the Coyotes. Off the right side now. Felix Arbayo can't get the sliding tackle. And Perdomo on the run. Near side to Felix. Felix brings it back to midfield. Uses the referee as a screen. And up to Berger on the run. Berger battling. And a goal kick for the Coyotes. That wasn't conventional, but almost successful there for Berger as that run on the far side. Very warm evening here in the Gila Valley. It was over 100 degrees here Fahrenheit today. The wind has picked up a bit here this evening, but nothing too terrible. Jerome there to knock it down for the Monsters. In the corner, Stewart with it. Back to Williams to the near side to Jerome. Now a long run up to Antello. In the box, kicked away by the Coyotes, and that will be a corner kick for Eastern. That will be Barrios. It looks like it is Barrios in the corner to take the kick for Eastern. Quickly on to Felix. Felix back to Barrios, the lefty. Sends it across, headed high and up and over the crossbar by Arpaio, it looked like. And it will be a goal kick for the Coyotes. 1-0 Eastern Arizona College leads it. 37.5 minutes to play left in this one. Williams heads it back, but onto the foot of the Coyotes. Now to Stewart. Stewart to Felix. Felix flicks it on to Berger, but knocked away by the Coyotes. Back to Quache. Loses it over to Jerome, though. Monsters keep it to Arpaio. Arpaio gets through with a double team, floats it towards Bustamante, and he's able to knock it down and secure it for the Coyotes. It's the only one of three home games in the month of September for Eastern Arizona College. They'll go on the road for the next 5 games, as Perdomo has it knocked away in the corner by Abdul-Yakin. It will be a throw for the Coyotes. The next time Eastern will be at home will be September 30th against Phoenix College, who right now leads the league. Coyotes with some pressure on the offensive end. Stolen away by Quache for the Monsters. Gives it back to Arpaio. Now to Felix. Felix to Arpaio, and he takes a big hit near midfield by Vega. And Arpaio slow to get up. Check that, it was not Arpaio, it was Antello who took the big hit. Arpaio will take the kick from midfield for Eastern. Boots it deep, curls it into the box. Barrios tries to find Antello, and it's off of Eastern, or is it I think Eastern thinks it's a corner kick, and the officials are calling for a goal kick. Yeah, that went off of a Coyote foot. But the officials say something different, and the Coyotes will boot it away with 35 to play in this one. 1-0, Monsters lead. It's Bustamante to kick it away. Monsters there again. Felix with it. Collision, no whistle. Coyote possession. Far side on the run. Looking for Perdomo. Abdul-Yakin sprints back. Keeps it in for the Monsters. And it will be a goal kick. Nice job by Abdul-Yakin. He gets back, keeps it in play. And then the Coyotes kick it away. Felix with it near side, draws the double team over to Stewart. Stewart tries to give it right back, but Antello there for Eastern. To Felix. Felix back to Stewart, just a bit too hard, and the Coyotes have possession. Through a triple team to the near side. Arpaio there to kick it away. Felix has it on the run. He sends it deep in for Antello. He's on the run, and the Coyotes there to knock it away defensively. .33:40 to play. And a long run on for Perdomo again. Nicaro Williams back this time for the Monsters. And as he cleared, he hits the deck. And a whistle and a call against the Coyotes. And Jerome wants to know why they stopped a transition opportunity with a whistle. And Nicaro Williams still a little slow after that tackle. And they are going to bring on the athletic training staff. We will take an injury timeout. 32:56 to play here in the second half of this one. 1-0. Monsters on top. We'll be right back. Nicaro Williams having to be helped off the field by head athletic trainer Steve Oram and Letson Jerome. So Coach Peters is going to have to get somebody off the bench to come in to replace Nicaro Williams, who was part of this Eastern defense that has been on point most of this one. It will be back onto the pitch. Tiago Musino Soares to replace Nicaro Williams. And it will be a goal kick for Martinez. 32:56 to play as Williams will be checked on the training table to the near side. Into Quache. Near side to Jerome. Back to Quache. Long ball in. Headed over the line. Throw in for the Monsters. Arbaio. Into Quache. He'll leave it back to Jerome at midfield. Now back to Martinez. 32 minutes to play. Monsters with the 1-0 lead. Here over Chandler-Gilbert Community College, Monsters looking to go 2-0 in their first season in the ACCAC. Stewart with it, far side. Perdomo chases it down for the Coyotes. Keeps it in, and now out. On that second dribble, couldn't quite hang on to it. It'll be a throw for the Monsters into Soares. He'll swing it near side to Jerome. Now to Arbaio. Arbaio hassled there. Loses it, but Jerome there to keep it. Now back to Martinez, who will leave it to Arbaio to the near side. Now to Quache on the near side. Knocked away, but Ivan Felix there. And he's just going to send it into Ontello, just missing. But Berger there to stop it for the Monsters. Leaves it for Felix to the near side. Now back out on top. Near side to Arbaio. Arbaio sends it top of the 18. Barrios will chase it down for Eastern far side. Leaves it back to Abdul-Yakin. To Antello. Back to Soares. Monsters control at midfield with Jerome. Now to Quache. Coyotes there to clear near the top of the 18. Monsters chase it down at midfield. Over to Felix. And a long ball in. And Bustamante there to get it. Barrios was running on the backside for Eastern. Bustamante. Eastern has, since they've gotten the 1-0 lead, has been a lot more decisive with their passes. Haven't been sending runners deep. A lot more, I don't know, just in control offensively. A whistle and a foul called on the far side against the Coyotes. It's good to see Nakaro Williams on the near side jogging in front of the bench trying to get warmed back up. Good to see him off the bench. Nice pass near side and a collision and a foul called on the Coyotes as Arbayo hits the deck. He will set up the kick on the near side. Monsters lead 1-0, 29:08 to play. Arbayo ready to send it in. And off the defender, but collected by Felix. Felix near side to Barrios, into the box, and nobody home. Everybody had gone towards the net. The pass was a little bit high, and Antello chases it down far side. He's going to send it across himself. On top to Carrick Stewart, who doesn't get all of it, and it goes around and off the top of the net. No good. Trio of substitutes on for the Monsters. Good to see Nakaro Williams back on for Soares. Also back on, number 7, Joao Martins de Silva. And in number 10, Leonardo Pasos Aquino, the freshman, on for the Monsters. 28 minutes to play. Eastern trying to get some fresh legs on. And Bustamante tries to clear it, but Eastern there to keep it in. Ball bounces around 3 or 4 different players as Barrios with a hard, aggressive tackle on the near side sends Kyle Brereton into the dirt at midfield. And it'll be a kick from midfield for the Coyotes. A deep boot into the box, headed up and nearly cleared out, but a shot on and saved by Martinez for the Monsters. Another save for the freshman from Miami. Quache with the ball, looking for De Silva. Taken back by the Coyotes. Looking for another deep run. Martinez comes out again, another collision. That ball is loose, and it goes wide. And the official says play on. The Coyotes begging for a penalty kick with a collision. And no whistle. Martinez will kick it away. Martinez to the near side to Aquino. Aquino on the run. Leaves it for Quache. Back to Aquino. Back to Quache. Near side. Deep run to Berger. Berger trying to get there, cut off, and out on the Coyotes, and a throw for the Monsters in the offensive end. Barrios to throw into Aquino. Has some room. Steps through. Right side to Barrios. Deep in the corner. He'll control. And then he'll be pushed out of bounds. Takes out the flag. And it will be a corner kick or a throw. No, they're going to say it's a free kick just inside the corner circle. The officials will mark off the defensive yardage. They will put the defender at the edge of the 18. And the lefty Barrios with a shot here. Far side, and the attempt goes high and wide, looking for, it looked like Carrick Stewart was the highest up there with the, trying to head that one in, just couldn't get anything on it. That one doesn't clear for the Coyotes. The Monsters keep it in. Far side. Monsters with another chance. That's Aquino. Fires to the back of the net and good. The fresh legs get it done for the Monsters as Leonardo Passos Aquino does it himself. Check that. It was Ivan Felix, 20, not 10. Ivan Felix, number 20, on the goal. The freshman from Sunnyside in Tucson, Felix, dribbled it in himself and let it fly into the corner of the net, and the Monsters go up 2-0. As the clock is at triple zeros on the scoreboard. The 23:54 is when he wants back on the clock. Ivan Felix, the freshman from Sunnyside in Tucson. Gives the Monsters a 2-0 lead. That's a big goal for Ivan Felix. Coyotes with another deep run far side. Abdul Yakin there to stop the attack. Kicks out of bounds, and the Coyotes will throw. Coyotes with it far side. And a whistle. And the officials running to the near side. And a yellow card presented to head coach Bobby Peters of Eastern Arizona College. All the way from across the field, the head official sprinted to the near side to book Bobby Peters with 22:48 to play in the ball game. And the officials stopping the clock, and it looks like one of the Monsters has a leg cramp down on the field that the players are tending to on their own. I think the coaches are confused. I don't know what just happened. Quache says he's okay. They got the cramp figured out. I'm at a loss for words here. The officials talking it over. Monsters lead 2-0 with 22:31 to play. And now a substitution into the game as Samuel Martinez heading out. Guillermo Palacio heading on. Guilherme Palacio heading on, the freshman from Brazil. Martinez getting a big round of applause by the home fans here as he heads off. 4 big saves tonight for the Monsters as they lead 2-0. And now the referee coming back over to the near side. I don't know. We've had a I still don't know what's going on. I think the Coyotes are going to throw it in from the far side. I think that's what's going to happen. Coyotes ready to throw as soon as the ref blows the whistle. Now we're ready. Into Perdomo, right side, and knocked out for a corner kick for the Coyotes. Their second corner kick of the game. And now a substitute on for the Coyotes will be number 6, Tanyan Harrison, on for the Coyotes. And it'll be a corner for the Coyotes from the far side. The cross comes in, headed down and wide. And Palacio will set to clear. We are going to have a water break, hydration break here at Eastern Arizona College. The last 3.5 minutes, I still don't know what happened, but yellow card issued to head coach Bobby Peters, a lengthy delay, and now we have a hydration break. 22:13 to play in this one. 2-0, Monsters on top. Back after this. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. Lee Patterson with you. Back to live action after the hydration break. 22:13 to play in this one. Palacio to boot it away for the Monsters. Down to Berger, far side, heads it on. But nobody there for the Monsters. Bustamante will clear for the Coyotes. Near side as Jerome can't keep it in, and it'll be a throw for the Coyotes. Long throw. Jerome knocks it out again. They're trying to get to Jose Perdomo. Abraham Gonzalez to throw. Taken away by Quache. Near side to De Silva. Off to Aquino. Near side to De Silva. De Silva on the run. Nobody in front. In the middle to Aquino. Far side to a streaking Carrick. Stewart crosses in the box. Off of the boot of De Silva. But stay on sides for the Monsters. And that will go over the line for a goal kick. Stewart had a great cross. Got on the boot of De Silva, but he wasn't able to put it through. 20:40 to play. Monsters lead it 2-0 over the Coyotes. Monsters beat Paradise Valley 5-0 on Saturday. They lead 2-0 here, yet to give up a conference goal. Monsters with the ball again, far side. Quache with it. Near side to Barrios. Barrios leaves it back to Jerome. Jerome near side to Barrios. Back to Jerome. Now Jerome finds Aquino. To Barrios. Barrios to Stewart. Stewart to De Silva. Back to Aquino. Aquino finds some room. Off to Berger. Berger to Barrios. Barrios gets it on his strong foot, and it's tipped as it goes by the defender, and it's going to be a corner kick for the Monsters. As Barrios, once he got it to that left foot, you knew it was coming. Almost snuck that one by. Felix will take the corner from the far side. Floats one into the box. Headed up by the Coyotes to Perdomo. Perdomo up the right side. Being chased down by Quache. A sliding tackle. Nice job by Quache to be able to kick it off of Perdomo. And that one rolls all the way down the track. Being chased down. I think the game help that chases down the balls when they go out of bounds works just as hard as the players do. A long run out for the Monsters. They've got options. Back to the middle of the field for Berger. Berger has it knocked out of bounds for a corner kick as he turned the corner. Monsters are getting plenty of guys forward on those attacks. Just haven't been able to connect. Williams sends it through. Now to Jerome. Jerome out far side to Felix. Now to Stewart. Stewart to Berger. Berger near side to Quache. Quache fires, saved by Bustamante. Can't keep it, and he gets the rebound back. A save by Bustamante on a Quache attempt. Had some mustard on that one, but not able to put it through. Monsters have a trio of subs at the next dead ball. Abdul-Yakin able to get to it far side. And then the long pass goes through back to the Coyotes. Near side with Rylan Ross. Up the near side and on for Brereton. Tries to cross it. Paquache there to knock it out for another corner for the Coyotes. Their third of the contest. 16:36 left in this one. 2-0 Monsters lead, trying to move to 2-0 in the conference. Coyotes set for the corner. Sends it across, deep. Headed down, but on for the Monsters. And now a long through ball, far side to Felix. He scored the last goal. He's got another shot here. Felix will send it on to Berger. Berger collects it, gets it back out to Felix. Felix with it. He's pulled down from behind, and the official says play on. Eastern still has it with Aquino. Fires from way outside with some power on it, but Bustamante there to save it for the Coyotes. Monsters have been able to find some openings, get some power shots towards goal, but Bustamante's done a nice job of stopping them. Perdomo on the run right side for the Coyotes. Cut off there by Williams. Nice defense by Nicaro Williams for Eastern. He's tackled and a foul called against Perdomo against Williams. Good battle between those two here tonight. 15 minutes to play in this one. Monsters with a 2-0 lead. They came on a goal kick by De Silva in the 39th minute and an Ivan Felix strike in the 66th minute for the Monsters. Ball loose at midfield, and a whistle and a foul on Stewart. Coyotes will send everybody down and set up this long attack attempt. Left side, headed back, picked up by the Coyotes, and an offside flag is up. The Monsters have 3 subs ready to come on. The Coyotes with 1. And they're not going to wave them on. Palacio set to kick it away. Palacio with a deep ball, looking for Berger. Off the head of De Silva. Tapped down by Aquino. Check that, Antillo. Nope, that is Aquino. 18 and 10 look the same. Tries to swing it around, and that gets behind the net and out of bounds back to the Coyotes. And now on for the Monsters will be number 16, Roberto Arbayo, number 18, Bruno Hurtado Antello, and number 11, Pepito Ingam. Replacing Barrios, Felix, and Berger. All 3 of those deserve a round of applause for the Monsters by the Monsters fans. Good effort from them tonight. 2-0, Monsters on top with 12:44 to play. Coyote possession. Up to midfield where Abdul-Yakin there for Eastern. And tries to get it downfield far side to Arbayo, and it's over the line and out for a throw-in for the Coyotes. Down to Perdomo, works at midfield, and he can't turn the corner. Loses the ball off the side of his foot, and a throw for the Monsters at midfield. Into Stewart. Stewart can't get back to it. Coyotes try to clear. Eastern there to keep it in the offensive side. Jerome to the near side to Arbayo. Arbayo to De Silva. De Silva working left, now back right. Lobs it on to Arbayo. Arbayo crosses. De Silva there. Going to try to fire from there. He does. And up and over. A save by Bustamante. De Silva almost snuck that one in the top of the goal. But Bustamante there to punch it away. And it'll be a corner kick for Eastern Arizona. 3-0 lead for the Monsters with 11 minutes left in this one. Arbayo readies the corner on the near side. Fires across. Kicked in from the far side. Headed up, and Bustamante is there. As Stewart got a little bit on it, but not enough to find a teammate in the box. Bustamante boots that one almost straight up in the air. Nicaro Williams heads it back, but the Coyotes there to pick it up. Far side now on a deep run through. Jerome there against Perdomo. Perdomo controls, gets around Jerome, and it's blocked by Nicaro Williams. And Pepito able to clear it up to near midfield. A sub on for the Coyotes. Will be number 4. And a yellow card issued on the way off. So on for the Coyotes, number 4, Roman Venegas. And a yellow card issued to number 12, Matthew Rodriguez, as he was coming off. Throw in for the Coyotes on the far side. Stewart with the long ball far side. Monsters have numbers. Near side for De Silva. De Silva hurdles a keeper, and an offside flag is up. That was an athletic move by Joao Martins De Silva. Bustamante, the keeper, came out, went low for the ball. De Silva went high and cleared him. That was athletic. 9.5 to play. Monsters lead 2-0. Long ball, nobody there for the Coyotes. And Palacio picks it up for the Monsters. Abdul-Yakin with it far side. Has it knocked out. He picks it up for the throw into Antello, far side. And the official says that is off of the Monsters. That will be a throw in far side for the Coyotes with 8:50 to play. Abdul-Yakin with it far side for the Monsters. Leaves it for Quache at midfield over Jerome. Jerome back to Quache, near side to Arbayo. Arbayo to Jerome. Jerome finds Stewart, now off to De Silva. Pops it up to Aquino. Back to De Silva. De Silva, now right side. Back to Quache. Now to Jerome. Jerome back to Nicaro Williams. And a long ball over the top. Arbayo wasn't able to get there. And Quache is down at midfield. The official stops the clock to take a look at him with 7:59 to play in this one. Jerome comes over to check on him. And it looks like we're ready to go after that stoppage. I'm not real sure what happened to Kwache at midfield. I was looking down the field the other way. The referee walking the ball all the way back to Bustamante. And he'll wind the clock from there. 7:58 and counting to play as Bustamante boots it down. Stewart back. The back line for the Monsters today has been outstanding. Jerome and Williams back there have really done a fantastic job anytime that the Coyotes have gotten a run. And here's another one. Palacio will let it roll all the way near the line before he will go back there and pick it up. 7:20 left in this one. Monsters with the 2-0 lead. Palacio sends it down the field. Possessed by the Coyotes. And then a foul called on Kwache. And he knew it as soon as it happened. That was a hard foul, and Kwache will be booked with a yellow card. Yeah, with a yellow card with 6:58 to play in the ball game. Couple of subs set to come on, and on for the Monsters will be number 8, Sebastian Aguilera. And in for the Coyotes will be number 26, Mauricio Haro. Kwache will come off for the Monsters. 6:58 to play. Referee marking off the defensive spot and puts it back in play. Long ball towards Palacio, and he is interfered with, and he goes down hard on the inline, and both officials come to check him out. Palacio went up high for the save, and I'm not sure he did get bumped into, but we'll see what the officials decide, if they're going to call on the athletic training staff, and they are. The athletic training staff on injury timeout here at Eastern Arizona College. 6:55 to play. Monsters lead at 2-0. We'll be back after this. Welcome back here to Eastern Arizona College. Looks like Palacio will stay on for the Monsters after the athletic training staff makes the long run to check on him. Nicara Williams set to kick it away for the Monsters. Actually, Palacio will kick it away. Far side to Abdul-Yakin. Up to Pepito. Now to Aguilera, back to Abdul-Yakin. Looking middle for De Silva, but picked up by the Coyotes. Trying to go on the run. Aguilera there to stop the attack. Near side to Arbayo. Now to Aquino. Aquino to Arbayo. Back to Aquino. Kicked away by the Coyotes with 6 minutes to play. Monsters with a 2-0 lead here. They've yet to give up a goal in conference games, winning 5-0 on Saturday and leading 2-0 here with 5:49 to play. A near steal by Aquino, and now a steal by De Silva. Leaves it out to Arbayo. Arbayo on the run near side. Leaves it across for Aguilera. Aguilera back to De Silva. De Silva to Aquino. He tries to wrap it around behind him, but defender there, and then a foul called against the Monsters. 5:12 and counting to play. Monsters have been in control of this one, time of possession-wise for sure, and defensively they have been solid on the backside. De Silva, near side with it. Now on to De Silva, on a run, loses it, back to Aquino. He can't hang on to it. Across to Carrick Stewart. Out to Abdul-Yakin, far side. Now on top to Stewart. Stewart going to try it from way out, and that is wide. And on for the Coyotes will be Mauricio Haro with 4:25 to play. Coyotes booted to midfield to Perdomo and knocked out by Jerome. Him and Williams and Abdul-Yakin on the far side, the three on the back line for the Monsters tonight. Usually we do a player of the match, but those three might be the players of the match. A head flick on to De Silva by Antello. Now Aquino over to Arbayo. Midfield to Stewart. Stewart to Aquino. Near side with it. Goes down the right side on the run. Has some room now. And Perdomo kicks it away. It'll be another quarter kick for the Monsters. With 3 minutes to play in this one. Arbayo will set up the corner kick on the near side. Monsters have 6 guys forward. Arbayo sends it in. It's deep. Controlled by Pepito. Out far side now. Back into the box. Kicked away by the Coyotes. Stewart trying to chase it down. He hits the deck. And the ball gets floated out to the near side to Arbayo. Arbayo up and over the top. Near side to De Silva. De Silva brings about on top to Aguilera. Now to Antello. Antello, middle of the field. He gets it back. Left-footed right into the chest of Bustamante with 2:10 to play. Bustamante clears. And it will be Palacio to come out, clear it away. Abdul-Yakin had to hit the deck and get out of the way of Palacio as he was clearing that one. Abdul-Yakin gets back on defense far side and gets another steal far side. Off to Williams. Williams reverses to the near side to De Silva with 1:40 to play. Now to Stewart. Stewart up to Arbayo. Arbayo goes left with it to Pepito, far side. He'll come back right to Stewart. Finds De Silva on the near side. De Silva stops there. Brings it back out on top to Stewart. Stewart tries to get back to De Silva, and no one home. It'll go out of bounds for a Coyote throw. Headed up by Jerome, 56 seconds to play. To Williams. Now to Perdomo. Off to Jerome. Jerome now to Stewart near side. Tries to find Ontello. Kicked away by the Coyotes. They still have it in the attack zone. Knocked away by Williams. Left side, tries to find a running Perdomo. A little bit too far for him. Perdomo still chases it down, though. Knocked away by Abdul-Yakin. Still in the offensive zone for the Coyotes. And a goal kick as Abdul-Yakin there. Nice job defensively. That's it. The players of the match are going to be, for Eastern Arizona College, will be Williams, Abdul-Yakin, and Jerome. They have to be. They're the defensive end of the field for the Monsters tonight was solid. That'll do it here from Eastern Arizona College. Quick recap. Monsters get a penalty kick from De Silva in the 39th minute to go up 1-0. And in the 66th minute, it was Ivan Felix from just outside the 18 to make it 2-0 tonight. The defense was solid tonight. And also starting in goal tonight was Samuel Martinez with 4 saves. He only faced 5 shots all night. He saved 4. The other one sailed wide. Tonight, it was a solid effort for the Monsters and picked up a big home win as they go on the road for the next 5 straight now in the conference. The thick of the conference season coming up for this Gila Monster team. They have yet to surrender a goal in conference games. They have scored 7 and given up none in their first 2 ACCAC contests. That'll do it for us here tonight. I'm Lee Patterson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you September 30th back here for more EAC Soccer. Good night.